Hello, it's Rich Reviews, Gary Rich. Nice to see you all. Hope you've had a good day so far. Here's a movie for you, Finding Your Feet. Never heard of it? You're about to. Starring a wonderful, wonderful British cast, and I mean wonderful. Let's go off. A-list, Imelda Staunton, Vera Drake, West End plays, Olivier, award-winning musicals, Harry Potter, unbelievable. Timothy Small, Auf Wiedersehen Pet, 1983, doesn't even give him justice. This man is A-list. I put him up there with the hierarchy of British entertainment acting levels. Unbelievable. Lost a lot of weight. That does worry me. We'll talk about that later. Joanna Lumley, being Joanna Lumley. Cecilia Amir, I probably pronounced that wrong, but who cares because I love her as an actress. David Heyman, never heard of him. He's in every bloody thing I watch. Josie Lawrence, she's been around for a long time, comedian. Anyway, what's it about? Right, Imelda Staunton is a stuck-up cow living in Surrey, married to John Sessions, great actor, good impersonator, John Sessions. And their anniversary is coming up with so many years of being married, something like 30 years, whatever, 35. Catches John Sessions, Josie Lawrence, her best mate, in the cellar, having a little kiss together, and they've been having a relationship for 5 years. She goes ballistic, and I mean ballistic. Moves out straight away, gets a bag, goes off to visit her sister, who's been like a hippie for years, Greenham Common, and living in a toilet in the East End of London. She passed about 6 muggers getting to the door. She says, I'm moving in. She said, oh, that's handy then. Right, okay. So, Timothy Small's there. He's doing a bit of handiwork. They go to a dance class together. This goes on for a couple of weeks where she's moping about. She said, you better come and have a go at this dance class we do, relieve you a little bit. She gets in with a dance class run by this actress who I've seen in loads of things. God bless her, I don't know her name. Anyway, all the cast are there. So everybody you want to see, David Heyman, everybody, right? They're all there. And I've got to say something about this. Direction-wise, editing-wise, music-wise, even supporting cast-wise. And when I'm talking about supporting cast, I'm talking about names, I'm talking about extras. Everything about this film is unbelievably excellent. Right, she joins this class. They do like a dance routine which she doesn't really want to be involved in, that's going to be performed in Covent Garden to raise money for an aged charity. It goes viral and they get invited to Italy. Now I'm not saying any more about the plot other than that. This is an absolute gem of a movie, a gem. It's got everything I like about British films: acting, storyline, editing, direction. Everything you want is in this film. We knock British films in this country. Why, I have no idea. But abroad, they're like in awe of our stuff. Germany, and let's be fair, they're watching a lot of videos and DVDs at the moment because they're not watching any football. They love British films. They love British films. In Sweden, in Denmark, in Dutch, they love our films. This is unbelievably the best British film of the year. Without the best feel-good factor, the best acting, this must win awards. It must do, otherwise it'd be a crime. It's called Finding Your Feet. I don't want to go into it. It's sad in parts. It's hilarious in parts, especially when this guy's in front of... anyway, it doesn't matter. He's stripping. Oh, it's so hilarious. Anyway, great movie. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's all you need to know. Right, now, I have to say a big thank you. I have to, because so many people are joining. So many people are watching. And if you have just joined, I have now 20 plus, 26 plus different DVDs. Blogs on my website, so you can watch other ones that I've done, so watch them at your will. But the thing is, I started something last blog, and I'm going to carry it on. My 100 top films that you might have missed. What's the next one, Gal? Good question. And it is, got it there, Nil by Mouth, British. See how I linked the two together? It's clever, isn't it? I know, it's getting professional. Nil by Mouth. Why do I like this film? Right, let's just say a few things before this starts, before I get accused of name dropping, especially with my brother-in-law. I went to school with Ray Winston. He sat next to me. Me and Ray got on many years onwards. We've always been friends. Right. If you Google Gary Rich actor, you'll see that I have got a history in films. I'm not a great actor, but I have worked with some of the best directors at their time. So I know people in the business. This was directed by, for me, the best actor we have in the country, Gary Oldman, right? I sat with Gary on a film we did for BBC about people buying up properties after the war and ducking and diving. I had a couple of lines in it anyway. So I know Gary. His sister Mo, whose name is Layla, but we all know her as Mo, as in the character on EastEnders Mo, was on a cruise with me last year for 2 weeks around the Med. And we got on like an house on fire, and we talked about this film, and she told me she got into this film because they were auditioning, and in the end, Gary said to Mo, the sister, look, you might as well play this bleeding part. And she got in, and that's how she got into acting. But let's forget that bit. Ray Winstone, I spoke to him about a year before he made this film. And he was really on his arse. On his arse. He's been bankrupt a couple of times, Ray, because this is our game, acting. Hard game. And people think you make a film, you know, that sets you up for life. It don't work like that. Scum didn't set him up for life. He did Minder, he did The Bill, he did anything he could do. So he's on his arse. Gary Oldman says to him, look, what are you doing, Ray? He said, not a lot, mate. He said, I want you to play my father in a film I've written called Kneel by Mouth. He went, well, what's it about? He said, my father was an alcoholic, complete alcoholic. He said, all right. So he's in the film with Kathy Burke. What an actress. I love Kathy Burke. I don't know what she's doing with her career. She only knows. And his best mate is Jamie Foreman. Right. Now, this film, I could spend an hour talking about this film. This is one of the greatest British films ever made. Right. The performance by Ray is unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. I'm crying thinking about it. It won BAFTAs. It won the Best Film of the Year British Award. It won a lot of awards, actually, across Europe as well. But it turned Ray's career around. So when you see all the other stuff that he's done now, and I know you're going to say the one where he's effing and blinding all the time, I can't think of the name of it now anyway, but all the films that he's made, this was the one that changed his career. So anything that Ray's lived off, he's lived off this film. Please watch it if you've never seen it. Download it, get it by DVD, you know what I'm going to say, just get hold of it. Break an arm, kill somebody, get hold of the film. As for, that's a 10 out of 10 film, by the way, 10 out of 10. As for Finding Your Feet, the highlight of a dismal week of watching crap after crap after crap. So make sure you get hold of that. Now, I just read something on a blog which I'm like, oh my God. Terminal, which if you go into my blogs, you'll see it, Terminal, is going to be released in the cinemas in August in this country. Watch my blog, stay as far away from this film as you possibly can. If you see it on a billboard, walk the other side of the street. Watch the blog, it's bad language. If you don't like bad language, don't watch the blog. I've started to cut it down. It is the worst movie of the year. So, that's coming out. And I've been told, please God I've got this wrong, Escape Plan 2, which is my biggest blog today, up to 300 people have watched it, is also getting released in this country. Please God that doesn't happen. So, subscribe, like, you know what I'm going to say. Finding Your Feet, 9 out of 10. Kneel by Mouth, 10 out of 10. Have a great weekend. Enjoy whatever you're up to. I have got Sicario coming up next week. I've got a real surprise I've been given to watch, and I've heard it is the bee's knees, and it doesn't come out here till September. If I can pull it off, I'll let you know. I'm not going to say any more than that, but it's got a British actor in it and an American. So what's new? Enjoy your day, enjoy your life, and I'll speak to you all later.